Now, obviously, in Buckeye Nation, that is a part of what we do. But, man, we got to stop giving them clowns so much focus and just start focusing on winning national championships. Welcome back to the Shadow League Locker Room. I'm your boy, Jonathan Wells, former Buckeye MVP for The Ohio State University, and also first leading rusher in franchise history for the Houston Texans. Man, today we got a great show. I got my guy, Day riding alongside with me, and we about to get into some great topics. What's good, my guy?
Hey man, see you Buckeye down, so I take it you still riding the high.
You already know. Oh, we outside. We outside for the next 365 days. I don't want to hear nothing. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, good deal, man. Well, congratulations to you and the Buckeye community on that, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. But listen, we're going to get into some topics today. We got some headlines that's coming up. We got some spicy ones for you guys today. We got that Senior Bowl. We're going to see who's showing out down there and who getting exposed. We hearing a lot coming out of that Alabama. And then also we got the Jimmy Butler saga with the Miami Heat down in Miami. We're going to get into a little bit of that and a bunch of other topics as well. But, man, how you want to do this thing?
Hey man, well first off, man, let's get back to the Buckeyes, man, and just talk about it. Like you said, you guys are still outside, you're still celebrating, but with you being a former player, man, just what is that like? Just being able to see your program, get that monkey off the back, so to speak, and knowing that you're from that, you're part of that,
Man, I tell you what, it's been a long time coming, my boy. We haven't won one since 2014, so it's been literally 10 years since we won a national championship. We put out a lot of talent. We always top 5 every year, but we haven't been able to win those championships like we need to. So I'm just so happy, man, for Coach Ryan Day. Man, playing at Ohio State and being a coach at Ohio State, bro, is probably the toughest position that you may have in the country when it comes to college football. Buckeye fans, man, they're relentless. And, they've been on Ryan Day and his family.
Right.
So I was so happy to see him get over that hump, man, because he's a great guy. I mean, he's only like 44, 45 years old. He has a lot of coaching left to do, man. And for him to get that national championship off his back, I was extremely happy for him in Buckeye Nation.
Yeah, man. Does that change things for, does the national championship change things when it comes down to the Michigan game?
It's two different entities at the end of the day, but one thing for sure, when you start a college football season, to do what? Win a national championship. Michigan is on the way to that.
Right.
And unfortunately, we didn't get that done. But, man, we don't give a damn about Michigan. I tell you, when I was in the ATL, Them people was not on my mind when we was in there whipping on Notre Dame. So I really couldn't care less. Now, obviously, in Buckeye Nation, that is a part of what we do. But, man, we got to stop giving them clowns so much focus and just start focusing on winning national championships, and we'll beat them in the passing.
Y'all going to do it again? Can y'all run it back?
It's hard to run it back. We're losing a lot. We're losing a lot on defense. We're losing our quarterback. We're losing both running backs, So we're going to have to regroup. But I definitely expect to be a top 5 program again next year, and we'll see how the chips fall.
That's what's up, man. Hey, man, congratulations, man. Love seeing it for Buckeye Nation, man.
That's what's up. Let's get into some of these quick hits.
Yeah. So, obviously, first, Bill Belichick, what he wants to do with the Lombardi Trophy, wants to give it a new name, wants to name it after your boy, his boy, I should say.
His boy. Yeah, his boy.
Yeah, take a look.
Those are the guys that won the games, man. I didn't make any tackles. I didn't make any kicks. That was Vinatieri that made that kick in 4 inches of snow. You got to have good players. And as a coach, you want to give your players a chance to win. You want to put them in a position where if they go out there and play well, they'll have a chance to win. That's what Coach Parcells taught me is there's always a way to win. You just got to figure out what it is, and you have to give the players a chance.
They don't name it the Star Trophy. It's named the Lombardi Trophy.
Maybe they should name it the Brady Trophy. He won 7 of them.
If he was serious, I mean, what does that even make sense? Why would you change the name of a trophy that's had that name for as long as you and I've known?
Well, listen, I don't know if they'll actually do it, but if they're going to do it, it definitely needs to be the Tom Brady Trophy. Point blank, period. Listen, when you get 7 rings, bro, that's different. You talking about 7 rings and probably 4 to 5 MVPs in the Super Bowl? Bro, we talking about another level, bro. So if they were going to do it, I would definitely be all about it being the Tom Brady trophy. I'm not mad at that at all.
Okay, but then what happens if somebody passes him? Not that somebody, I don't see anybody doing it, but then what happens then?
You change it again. It's okay. But how long is it taking? You talking about another 70, 60 years?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, change it again. So what? What's the big deal?
Okay.
But I don't see nobody coming out here getting eight champ. Well, Patrick Mahomes. I don't know about this guy. He might be the only thing close to being able to do that. But if he doesn't do it, I don't see anybody else coming to do that.
Yeah, man, good deal, man. So you ready to move into some hot sauce?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's get it. Let's go.
Hey, man. So man, definitely obviously something that's close to home for you, Senior Bowl. Just talk about, what this moment means right now for some of these guys that are participating.
I think the Senior Bowl is huge. I mean, when I played in it, it was the biggest, and that was supposedly the best players in the country were at the Senior Bowl. It's crazy. I have a funny story. Like I was like the last player to get invited down there, like the night before the Senior Bowl started.
Wow.
I got invited. So when I went down there, bro, they put me at fullback. I had never played one down a fullback in college. So the first day of practice, I got my hand in the ground. I'm lead blocking. So I call my agent after the first practice. I'm like, bro, what are they doing? I've never played fullback. Why they got me down here playing fullback? What are we doing? So he made some calls to the coaching staff, and then it was like, okay, man, we'll give him a little bit of one back tomorrow. We'll see how he does. Man, I never came out of the starting lineup. I dominated the whole week down there. You know what I mean? So that is one of the most intense places you will ever be. You're talking about every single scout right around on the practice field. I'm talking about the intensity was nuts. But if you're able to go down there and handle your business, you can make a name for yourself because you're going against what is supposedly the best guys in the country. And I took that personal. I took it personal that I was the last one invited after rushing for 1,331 yards in the Big Ten. I went down there with a chip on my shoulder, and like I said, I went down there and took everybody's job, and I ended up being the starting running back for the North Squad. So it helped me out tremendously, and it could do the same thing for some of these guys that are participating right now.
All right, and like you said, man, this is great opportunities for these guys to get it out the mud and make a name for themselves. Did you see the bull rush?
Listen, let me see that again. Oh my goodness! Bam! Woo! Yeah, that's a hit stick. I love it. Yeah, we like to call that a hit stick right there, baby. He's very explosive. But I heard the kid was a wide receiver coming out of high school, so I'm even more impressed, to be honest with you.
Yeah, very impressive. Again, all eyes on that. It'll wrap up on Saturday, so we'll see. It's kind of like you said. I think the biggest thing is I think a lot of people look forward to it just because, shoot, man, we got a week and then football season's over. So it's kind of like you're reaching for anything. If you're a diehard football fan, you're reaching for anything. I've never seen people watch Senior Bowl practices in my life.
Listen, it's about to get real dry out here for the summer, man, after this week, man. We got no football, but guess what? Buckeye Nation, we going to be all right, though. It's okay. We good. We can ride out for the rest of the year.
It's almost time.
Let's do it.
It's almost time. Chiefs, Eagles, I need your thoughts, man.
Woo! This is going to be a tough one, man. I'm still in my feelings behind, how they took the game away from the Texans in Kansas City a couple weeks ago. The only 14 points they scored were on drives where we got them off the field on third down. Yeah. You gave them a BS roughing the passer where the guys hit each other, didn't even touch him. Yeah. You gave them 15 yards. Yeah. They go down and score it in. And then the same thing happened on the other drive where we had them off the field on third down and they go down and score it in. So I'm still in my feelings about that. But, I'm a Patrick Mahomes guy, man. The guy he just is what it is. And when you need him in crunch time, he delivers, and you cannot hate that. So what do I think going to happen this game? I'm going to go with the Philadelphia Eagles, man. I think Saquon Barkley is going to be too much for them, and I think he's going to make a lot of plays. And I think that the Eagles are going to get out of here with this W, in my personal opinion. I don't see the three-peat happening.
Right. Wow. So, in your opinion, if the three-peat were to happen, what do the Chiefs have to do? I mean, obviously, you touched on Saquon. Is that the biggest thing that they would need to do, you feel like?
They stop Saquon, and keep him to 80, 90 yards or less, rushing the football, and don't give up any big plays in the pass game to him either, because he can get you like that as well. If they're able to keep him 100 yards or less on the day, I think they got a chance to win it. You know, I'm guessing he's going to go crazy. That's the only way that I'm picking against Patrick Mahomes, because I never pick against Patrick Mahomes, to be quite honest with you.